Michael Lamjathang Haukip says Kuki is responsible for Manipur conflict, asserts Meiteis only seek to prevent illegal immigration and promote peaceful coexistence among indigenous people. Five personnel of Manipur Police Commandos named among recipients of prestigious Gallantry Awards announced. Now the news in a bit more detail. National Voters' Day was observed at the Office of Chief Electoral Officer, Manipur at Imphal, with emphasis on the importance of voting, use of technology in elections, and the role of voters in strengthening democracy. The statement of the Chief Election Commissioner, CEC of India, was read out during the program, stating that India's election system is strong, transparent, and trusted worldwide. He said India's election as chair of International IDEA reflects the country's growing leadership in democratic practices. The CEC encouraged citizens, particularly young voters, to participate actively in elections and exercise their franchise without fail. He also urged voters to remain vigilant against misinformation and fake news related to elections, noting that informed participation is essential for the health of democracy. Speaking on the occasion in the presence of CEO Shailesh Kumar, CS Vivek Kumar Diwangan highlighted use of technology such as webcasting cameras in polling stations to monitor voting in real time and explained the VVPAT system, which enables voters to verify their choice through a printed paper slip. He praised Manipur Police and Central Paramilitary Forces for ensuring free and fair elections and announced special enrollment drive in schools and colleges to register students turning 18 ahead of 2027 assembly elections. The program also comprised photo exhibition, distribution of e-pick cards to first-time voters, felicitation of SVEEP campaigners. Prizes were awarded to winners of online essay competition on the theme My India, My Vote, Indian Citizen at the Heart of Indian Democracy. As part of the program, participants took pledge led by the Chief Electoral Officer to vote responsibly and uphold democratic values.
The Government of India had realized that in the year 2011, the voters' participation, particularly the young voters, had shown a kind of apathy. They were not getting registered after becoming 18 years. So, a national campaign was decided to be introduced by celebrating 25th January, that is the Foundation Day of Election Commission in India, as National Voter Day, to create awareness, particularly among the young voters, so that they get enrolled just after completing 18 years of age. Earlier, the enrollment used to happen on 1st of January every year. Now, as Chief Electoral Officer has told that this electoral roll revision is taking place 4 times in a year. As and when the young voters are turning 18, they are eligible to get registered as an elector.
Thadou Inpi Manipur Secretary Michael Lamjathang Haukip asserted that the ongoing conflict in Manipur was initiated by Kuki groups and not by Meiteis, stating that Meitei community has historically been peace-loving and has always stood for harmony among indigenous communities. He made the statement while speaking at a felicitation program honoring key members of Thadou community who played an active role in efforts to bring resolution to the current crisis. The program was held at Yumnam Kuno and organized by Information Center for Hill Areas, Manipur, Icham. Addressing the gathering, Michael Lamjathang Haukip said that Thadou community has coexisted peacefully with other indigenous communities for centuries. He noted that despite having a recorded history of over 2,000 years, Thadou community is often misinterpreted as Kuki, which he termed as misleading. Clarifying their position, he said that Thadous have no enmity towards any community and have consistently upheld peaceful coexistence. He further stated that Thadou community stands firmly with the Meiteis and supports peace and harmony in the state. Condemning the brutal killing of Rishikanta, he remarked that despite changing his name to a Kuki name, he was mercilessly killed, highlighting their inhumanity. He reiterated that Meitei community continues to advocate peace and harmony while calling for identification and removal of illegal immigrants. Calling for concrete action, Michael Lamjathang Haukip cautioned that the anti-Manipur versus pro-Manipur conflict is far from over and urged all concerned to work sincerely towards safeguarding indigenous rights and peace in the state.
Masi Meitei ka Naga sing na hairak pa Thadou haibadu koi sing se khongjai haina noina khalambadu ne Kuki kangbu gi khongsai haibagi do tongale admai to duna history last India ga samnaraba matung sida koi se chana da braj je chumara para khalle ba kangkong loi chai de Manipur da adum khatna ba adum lere adubu thoki ba thodok sida innocent mayam sing se yamna sokre Siroi dogo mayam yam sikre adu mayam sing se thokre yam nuaitre ei samang su IDP koi message loi namak IDP ne adu itarabu su way forward se kaido akhoi Manipur ma chani hai taradi Meitei na as a major community ama oina akhoi na pamba se mapan digi mi pusilakanu mahero digi taminyarak pa khatang dun nungai na lemin na se haibane adu Thadou ichin naw sing tanara kanse da lande hai se koi clear-cut policy ne.
Meanwhile, former president of Information Center for Hill Areas Manipur Ijam N. Rajendro alias Boy stated that the organization had received early indications that a major conflict was imminent. However, before any preventive measures could be effectively taken, the large-scale conflict erupted. He said that when the organization attempted to send representatives to Churachandpur for dialogue and reconciliation, the efforts were obstructed following an incident in which an individual in New Chekon allegedly brandished a double-barrel gun, preventing cookies from sitting at the roadside vendors. He described this incident as the point of no return, after which the situation rapidly deteriorated, leading to widespread devastation and suffering. Rajendra further stated that a lasting resolution to the crisis can only be achieved if the suspension of operations SU agreement is withdrawn and illegal immigrants are identified and deported.
Mana laurai ba thona ba santi halangna ba amadi ko state sida hor ko yelo mini haidana koi Thadou di kinate ga na form na tholaga lan sigi ba hor ki sigi sumaran phongdo pasigi su ko ma man honori bise ko mayam kuding na ma bu haram tramna womina bi program su yaw si da maina sa chen de bani
NRC sanhan da bani Meitei ne esi phangda ka su kai bule ti ga na phong na thola kanda na sigi weli film si de laura kanda achumba ma na sen me da mayam na woi da bangang ba phur singduna akhoi bulana santom mayam do ngasi de gi nau ma ke na thola kanda akhoi gi world si da hai ta ko India khapta na na achumba do Meitei ne line gi de ko ma pan da gi sanga sibai to bani ka na phong na thola ngang bi use sigi da makta ai gi Thadou gi chinau sing ko na taramna Opivang Chopra have a walker say on the Madam Chang later.
Now, 5 personnel of Manipur Police Commando have been named among the recipients of the prestigious Gallantry medals to be honored by the President of India on the occasion of Republic Day 2026. The personnel are Assistant Sub-Inspector Langoijam Lenin, Assistant Sub-Inspector Siddharth Thokchom, Havildar Thongnaujam Nikel, Havildar Thongnaujam Nichal, Rifleman Kuman Premananda, and Constable Ngasepam Vim, whose acts of courage have brought pride to the state. As many as 982 personnel from police, fire services, home guard and civil defense and correctional services have been awarded Gallantry and Service Medals on the occasion of Republic Day 2026 in recognition of their exceptional courage, devotion to duty and distinguished service. Overall, 125 personnel were awarded Medal for Gallantry (GM) for exhibiting rare and conspicuous acts of bravery in saving lives and property, preventing crime and apprehending criminals while facing grave personal risk. Of these, 121 awards went to police personnel and 4 to fire service personnel. Region-wise, 35 Gallantry medals were awarded to personnel from left-wing extremism affected areas, 45 from Jammu and Kashmir, 5 from Northeast and 40 from other regions for their outstanding gallant actions. In addition to Gallantry awards, the Government of India announced 101 President's Medals for Distinguished Services (PSM) and 756 medals for Meritorious Service (MSM). Among the PSM recipients, 89 belonged to police services, 5 to fire services, 3 to civil defense and home guard, and 4 to correctional services. Meanwhile, the MSM awards were distributed among 664 police personnel, 34 fire service personnel, 33 civil defense and home guard personnel, and 25 correctional services personnel. As part of National Voters' Day, Sports Authority of India, Northeast Regional Center Imphal and Khuman Mahikol Mayang Imphal jointly organized Sunday on Cycle Come Fitness Run under the supervision of a Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports today. The event featured a 10-kilometer cycle rally and a 4-kilometer fitness run, which commenced from the school premises, covered key locations around Mayang Imphal, and concluded back at the school. Students actively participated in the program and certificates were distributed to them as a mark of encouragement for their participation. The program was attended by My Bharat Manipur Joint Director Dr. Salam Dhanachandra, Sai Accounts Officer Yengkhom Bhubareshwar, Sai Project and Administration Officer T.H. Malviya Devi, and Principal of Khuman Mahikol Mayang Imphal Naurem Manglem Jao as chief dignitaries. Speaking on the occasion, T.H. Malviya Devi stated that Sunday on Cycle campaign has been running successfully for over a year since its launch by Prime Minister on December 17 of 2024. She highlighted the importance of cycling in promoting physical fitness as well as contributing towards a clean and pollution-free environment. Emphasizing sustainability, she said bicycles serve as an effective and eco-friendly alternative to fuel-consuming vehicles, encouraging a healthier and greener lifestyle.
Honorable Prime Minister na December 17 dagi launch tawkiba Sunday on Cycle hojibau ta sahi ama henna akoina hoji sathari magi asingba akogi motive hairagadi ko akogi environment free ohenba atuga cycle thawbagi hainabi se thaba ama ke haisu akogi gari seasona rakpase sigida alternate means se kari oigedagi habda akoina cycle je oheningbagi damakta cycle thawbasina kaidawi haiba matamda environment friendly plus physical activity ama oina su seasona be yaiba ko adugi si promote tawbasina akoi side gi horaga the ayamba department khudimakta sigi cycle gi se akoina ministry dagi so letter la aga moi su thauba hore.
Dean of DMU School of Social Science, Professor K. Indramani criticized the prevailing system of Indian democracy, terming it dynastic politics, where families dominate the political landscape. He was speaking as the chief guest at the observance of 16th National Voters' Day at the Library Hall of GP Women's College, Imphal. The observance, organized by Political Science Department, Dhanamanjuri University, was also attended by GP Women's College Principal Professor L. Rajan and Head of Department of Physics, Dr. M. Vidyasagar. Speaking further, Professor Indramani urged voters to exercise their adult franchise wisely, emphasizing that the Constitution grants every citizen the right to choose their representatives independently. He underscored the crucial need for choosing good representatives in shaping the state and country towards good direction. It is now time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. National Voters Day was also observed at SDO Office Conference Hall in Tamenglong, organized by District Election Officer. Additional DEO ADM Tamenglong and SDO Tamenglong welcomed dignitaries and attendees, emphasizing the importance of voter awareness and participation in the democratic process. Addressing the gathering, DEO ADM highlighted that NVD, celebrated every year on January 25, aims to encourage young voters, promote electoral education, strengthen democracy, and recognize the efforts of election officials. The day also marks the foundation of Election Commission of India, established on January 25 of 1950. The event was attended by political party leaders, civil society representatives, differently abled leaders, and election officials. All participants took National Voters Day pledge, while T-shirts and caps were distributed to members of Tamenglong Handicapped Association. Tamenglong College observed 16th National Voters Day at the College Multipurpose Hall with a series of awareness activities under the national theme, My India, My Vote, Indian Citizen at the Heart of Indian Democracy. The program, organized in collaboration with My Bharat Tamenglong, was participated by students, faculty members, and NCC and NSS volunteers in presence of Principal Dr. Kintuijinang Marenmai, Vice Principal Dibam Gonmai, and other staff members. IQAC Coordinator Namsurai Thomas Kamai informed that spot open quiz competition on electoral awareness was conducted, with winners receiving certificates and prizes, while T-shirts and caps were distributed as part of the voter awareness drive. A voters' pledge ceremony was also held, reaffirming participants' commitment to democratic values and free and fair elections, along with display of educational posters and voter awareness rally to sensitize the public. Governor of Manipur, Ajay Kumar Bhalla, extended his warm greetings and best wishes to the people of the state on the occasion of 77th Republic Day. In his message, the governor highlighted the significance of Republic Day, which marks enforcement of the Constitution on 26th of January 1950, establishing India as a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. He urged citizens to reaffirm their faith in the values of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity that formed the foundation of the nation. The governor lauded Manipur's rich cultural heritage, unity in diversity, and courage and talent of its people, especially in sports, arts, culture, and public service. He called upon everyone to work collectively for inclusive development, social justice, and strengthening of peace and harmony in the state. Now, as the nation prepares to celebrate 77th Republic Day, Social Welfare Department, Government of Manipur carried out a special program at Government Ideal Blind School and Deaf and Mute School at Takyel. As part of the initiative, small gifts were distributed to students with special needs. Speaking on the occasion, Social Welfare Department Director in charge Anjali Chongtham said that the initiative being carried out at Blind School, Deaf and Mute School, BB Paul Mental Development Home, Observation Homes and Child Career Institution was aimed at making students and children with special needs feel included in the national celebrations. Saying the gift distribution program has been done annually, Anjali Chongtham added that the same initiative is being carried out in children's homes in other districts by its concerned DCPUs.
Republic Day celebration 2026 ka mari lainana khoi government deaf and mute school, the government ideal blind school, the BB Paul mental development home, observation home se the child care institutions sing da khoi Republic Day celebration se mayam punna inclusive oina khoi punna celebrate tawina baga mari lainana angang sing da gift hen thok pagi thoram done duga district sing da DCPU sing da children home sing da su adama hen thok pa hauja khre si.
Meanwhile, Government Deaf and Mute School Head Mistress Nongmaitem Kalpana expressed gratitude for the initiative, saying it helps children feel valued during national occasions. She highlighted challenges faced by the school due to shortage of staff and teaching faculty. She said residential students require cooks, caretakers, and constant assistance for daily activities. She also raised concern over security issues when children leave the campus unattended, stressing need for more staff and security support for nearly 70 students.
School ama lai rading normal da so dum problem chi dia dum thoeba aduga akoi gi problem ji am toina thoe akoi ju yam suffer oi haibadi koi gi school gi staff teaching staff non teaching staff asuki mate wat khre akoi na jo hana government da so dum thajaba do moi ju adum process ti chale du yau ba ngam da bagi ra khangde hojik si staff se teaching staff su yam wale non teaching staff aduga akoi gi maru oina residential school mina hostel ji da ngang sing che chena ba laige da ba si ju am na mak wale makoi masen da gi problem thola kana moji chening ba adugum bagi problem ji am laibani na khoi ya hing din tum mang khang da ba me ama ma yawe moi na chen gre de koi kamain tok den adung gom mina so koi da kai gi jelani no harakani aduna koi gi gap se adum lai ta bana te lai aduna yam wa ba oi aduga parents sing na su si matang sta moi su gyam ta bi ba changi.
General body meeting and oath-taking ceremony for the new office bearers of Kangleipak Students Association KSA for the term 2026 to 28 was held today. A total of 27 members, including President Seram Hemjit, Vice Presidents Thiam Johnson and Kulakpam Sanjoy, Secretary General Huirongbam Babulu, Secretary Finance Toijam Ratan Kumar, HRD Secretary Sinam James, and Secretary Organization Potsangbam Ranjan took oath. The event was attended by KSA Advisor Paunam Labango Mangang, KSA ex-President Sukham Bidyananda, and ACOAM Lup Kangleipak President Soraisam Sanjit as the main dignitaries. Speaking to reporters, newly elected KSA President Seram Hemjit emphasized that the new team will strive towards fostering the state's education sector and curbing the menace of drug abuse, among other issues, while highlighting their commitment to addressing key challenges facing the state.
Mahiluk amo ina ako'y education sector da kena ako'y kumakasang baga kena ginsan baga loina na education sector asibu amo kena pagana ba mahiluk amo ina thotang ngja gani hoji leba Manipuri situation asida kuni sumthong na lambi ama jida ako'y mahiluk amo gi state ama tawakanda ako'y na youth sing ama di mahiluk sing da sari bini sa ama di hawliba ako'y naha sing da phata bagi sanabi asida ama di phata ba sanabi ama di laiba irang asida na thairaga sum lebi sanaba education hona gani idam dam ko paisa lebi ba ako'y private school sing ase mong min ta da na pohok do khongolakpa ama di coaching tawina hadri mi amari pinsala ga hekta school ama de pang den khlakba su masana karon ge ama klinga ta su hondana ba ako'y ai base bisala kan pressure tigini.
Senapati District Anti-Narcotic Task Force ANTF destroyed 10 acres of illegally cultivated poppy plants in Shiroi Hill Range under Paibung Police Station jurisdiction. The operation was conducted under the supervision of Senapati District Police SP and monitored by Additional Superintendent of Police NH2 Nodal Officer of ANTF. A combined team led by officer in charge of Maram Police Station included personnel from Maram and Paibung Police, CRPF F36 and C142 units, along with executive magistrates. Officials of Senapati Forest Division assisted in identifying the areas where poppy cultivation was taking place using drone. During the drive, 3 huts used for illegal cultivation were also demolished. A case has been registered by Paibung Police Station against the offenders. ANTF stated that such drives will continue in order to completely eradicate illegal poppy cultivation in Senapati District. Security forces recovered large cache of arms, ammunition, and explosives from multiple locations across Imphal East, Imphal West, and Churachandpur districts on January 24. In Imphal East District, items including 1 DEBBL gun, 1 country-made 9mm pistol, 2 HE hand grenades, 1 practice rifle grenade, INSAS magazines, live ammunition, and bulletproof equipment were recovered from the foothills of Nautrok Hill Range under Sagolmang Police Station. In a separate operation in Imphal West District, security forces seized modified .303 rifles, pistols, grenades, mortar bomb shells, 1 IED, 1 detonator, and explosives weighing 1 kilogram from Wahing Kuman Mamanglekai under Wangoi Police Station. Meanwhile, in Churachandpur district, a major haul comprising RPG ammunitions, 30mm grenades, bolt-action rifles, locally made cannons, pumpy shells, and cartridges was recovered from the area between Loilam Kot and Nalon under Churachandpur Police Station. For the first time in Manipur, a plogging event was organized today by the team for Better Kanglaipak, combining physical fitness with environmental responsibility. The initiative covered a stretch from Lilasing Khongnang Mokong Thangmaiban to Khuyathong. More than 40 participants from different age groups, genders, and professional backgrounds took part in the event, collectively engaged in running, walking, and picking up waste as part of the plogging activity, promoting the concept of cleanliness through active community involvement. Organizers said that the program was aimed to raise awareness on public health and environmental conservation by encouraging people to adopt sustainable practices in daily life. They stressed that plogging not only improves physical fitness but also builds a sense of responsibility towards surroundings. The team said that such initiatives are designed to inspire citizens to actively participate in protecting environment and maintaining clean public spaces. They added that community-driven efforts are essential to address issues of waste management and urban cleanliness. Arambai Tengol Unit 3 distributed prizes to localities that celebrated Imoinu Irat Pathoram on December 31st, honoring their efforts in keeping Meitei culture alive. The function was graced by Alangathel Zira Parishad member Soibam Kulabidhu, social worker Laishram Premananda, and Sapam Gram Panchayat chairperson Yumnam Landhoni, and several other main dignitaries. The top 3 winners were Sapam Laibung Laikai, Langathel, and Wangjing Wangkai Maibam Lairak, respectively. Speaking on the sidelines, Arambai Tengol Thaubal District PRO Soibam Kishan emphasized preserving and promoting one's own culture and traditions while affirming its commitment to preserve Meitei culture.
Khunggang tara mga sida arambai tengol unit 3 na akogi ina lining yokhatpa amadi ina lining bu thawa yauna kaino tawiri bising da pungning thawa saboy na arambai tengol unit 3 gi sinnaw jing na akoi khaina jaraga aram hau gibagi akoi event ni moino ira thawni numita maira katpa khul ahum khatang ahan ba ni suba ahum suba khangatlaga pungning thawa sabagi thawa madu pangthok sabani.
Moving on to sports. Manipur athletes delivered an impressive performance at ISKA India Open International Kickboxing Championship 2026 held at Beligunge, Kolkata. The championship was organized by International Sports Kickboxing Association ISKA India under the aegis of ISKA World Headquarters USA. In under 14 category, Chabung Bama Nongshamai clinched bronze medal in the K1 light event under 40 kilograms. Another standout performance came from Ningthaujam Srinivas Singh, who secured the gold medal in under 14 and under 45 kg category. Meanwhile, Takhelambam Chinglemba represented Manipur in the 18 years and above category, competing in K1 semi-pro event under 52 kilograms, showcasing strong competitive spirit at the international platform. Apart from the athletes, Muhammad Ghiyasuddin and Master C.H. Premananda Singh served as technical officials during the championship. The achievements reflect Manipur's consistent contribution to kickboxing at national and international levels. A 143-member Manipur Masters Athletics team has left Imphal today to participate in the 7th National Masters Athletic Championship 2026, which will be held from January 30 to February 2 at Patel Stadium, Ajmer in Rajasthan. The team, comprising 79 women master athletes, was flagged off by Samajwadi Party Manipur State President Konthaujam Bisorjit in the presence of MMAA patron member Herojit and other officials. And now, before we wrap up the headlines once again. National voters celebrated in Manipur as Chief Election Commissioner of India stresses youth participation and technology in election. TIM Secretary Michael Lamjathang Haukip says Kuki is responsible for Manipur conflict, asserts Meiteis only seek to prevent illegal immigration and promote peaceful coexistence among indigenous people. And 5 personnel of Manipur Police Commandos named among recipients of prestigious Gallantry Awards announced. That is all the news we have for now. Keep watching SKTV News for more updates.